It's been a little while since I've created a video about my book, A Journey Towards Acceptance, an Evolving Memoir. And I thought it's worthwhile to give you a bit of an explanation as to why things have taken a little bit longer than I'd planned. Writing a memoir or an autobiography can be a bit of a challenge at times, particularly when it's not your main job. Whilst my story is unique because it is my story, and there are very few people who have actually put my type of story into print. I didn't realise it when I started this journey why people were encouraging me to write my story. But as I did write my story and the journey that has gone on for several years now, I've met some absolutely amazing people along the way who have given me a lot of help and a lot of advice, which has just been fantastic. I had hoped that the book would have been published and out before the Sydney Mardi Gras in 2020, and unfortunately that didn't happen. So what I thought I'd do is create a series of short videos that will go into and hopefully explain some of the challenges that I've had as an author and also as a human being. At the highest level, writing a memoir or an autobiography, you need to actually consider the other people that are involved in the story. Fundamentally, there are two strategies you can take. One's around trying to create a different perspective of what actually happened, so you don't have to worry about people being identified. But I actually wanted my story to be as close to reality as it could. So that brings you to the other strategy. And that strategy is around getting people and organisations to give agreement or consent or approval to the part of the story that they are either identified or people who know them and know me could identify them. And that also applies to organisations as well as to people. Some of the other challenges you can have when you're writing a memoir is sometimes when you're writing your story, it can bring back some traumas or re-traumatise you. Now, when I was first writing my story, that didn't happen. I was very lucky that another author who has a similar journey to mine, although very different, checked in on me a few times during the major period in which I was writing my story. And that was fantastic, and I really appreciated him, and we're good friends. What has happened though, as I have sought to get approval from some people and from some organisations, having to rewrite part of those stories to meet their needs has actually caused the re-trauma for me. So that's been one of the delaying factors. The second thing is just 2020. And you probably know where that starts, and that starts with COVID. And COVID has been a global issue for everybody. And so that's had some consequences of how we've all worked. And for me, there have been some medical issues connected to COVID, but actually not caused by COVID, which have had a significant impact on me during 2020, and those impacts will continue on through 2021. So in a summary, that's a short view of where this short series of videos is going to go, to help you understand why there's been a delay and where we're heading with the book. And I'm hoping that we are going to be able to release it in the Australian winter of 2021. And don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button to keep up to date with this series of videos and the broader series of videos around A Journey Towards Acceptance.